everyone, we are here to discuss about geometric means. So to start everything, we need to know the meaning of geometric means. So what is geometric means? Geometric means the term between any two given non-consecutive terms of a geometric sequence are called geometric means between the given terms. In a geometric sequence, the terms are generated by repeatedly multiplying the common ratio to the first term. You see, that's the difference in arithmetic sequence because in arithmetic sequence, we are repeatedly adding the common difference in the first term. So now we need to know about the formula for the geometric sequence. The formula for geometric sequence is a sub n equals to a sub 1 times r to the n minus 1 power. So how will we use this formula in a problem? So our problem here is to insert four geometric means between 32 and 243. So first, let's identify the first term and our last term. The first given is always our first term, which is 32, and the other given will be our last term. 243 is our sixth term because we inserted four means between if we count from 32 to 243. Our sixth term is 243.
After identifying these terms, we can now proceed to solve for our common ratio. By following the formula, it should be written as 243 equals 32r raised to 6 minus 1. After subtracting r raised to 6 minus 1, it should be 243 equals 32r raised to 5. Now we proceed to divide 243 to 32, and 32r raised to 5 is divided by itself, so we can just cancel this. After this, we need to find our p-fruit of the given 243 over 32 to find our common ratio. We can just simplify 243 over 32. We will have 3 over 2, which is our common ratio. Since we found our common ratio, we simply multiply 3 over 2 to our first term to find our second term and so on. Therefore, our four means is 48, 72, 108, and 162.
Let us give another example. Problem number 2. Insert two geometric mean between 64 and 729. As mentioned before, we must identify our first term and last term in our sequence. After identifying, we will now follow our first step, that is to rewrite our given. Since our first given is 64, that will be our first term, and 729 will be our last term. Like before, since we inserted two means, 729 will be our fourth term. Same as before, after subtracting our r raised to the power of 4 minus 1, we will have 729 equals to 64 r cubed. Let us proceed to division. We will then divide 729 to 64, and 64 r cubed will be divided by itself, so we simply cancel it. Moving on, we now identify our p-fruit of 729 over 64, which will equal to 9 over 4, which is our common ratio. The last thing to do is to multiply 9 over 4 to our first term, second term, and so on. Therefore, our answer is 144 and 324.
That would be it for today's discussion. Thank you for watching and listening to us. I hope you guys learned something from us.